Hi, it's Andy with Mountain Computers. Today is Thursday, April 18th. I am just finishing up recycling about 100 computers, and we spent the last 2 to 3 days getting that ready. As you can see, that's my pennant from my alma mater, Oregon Tech. Very cool. I found that in my back office where I was broadcasting from yesterday that was hanging up, and I thought, you know, why not just add this to my green screen? It'd be really cool. My college will probably like it, the alumni will like it, so. Oh, but I went to the University of Phoenix to get my master's degree, so don't be surprised that I might add that up soon. You know, great Phoenix, you know, sort of cool. But today, I want to talk about 5 things, and 5 different subjects. They're not all the same thing, but they're sort of hot buttons that I've been having to deal with in the past week, actually month. So 1, email and spam, and how do you deal with scams and threats. Your telephone. You know, all my customers who get these fake phone calls, they always call me and, you know, either put the other person on hold or three-way call me in or something. Getting advice from other people about taxes, finances, and stuff like that. And then electronic recycling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so email, scams, taxes, finances, advice from people, and recycling. Let me start with email. Okay, I had a remote support call today, and basically these people are paranoid. People who are paranoid drive me crazy. They have to show me, not tell me, what they're seeing that's concerning them. So if somebody talks to me for 5 minutes and says, you know, I'm really worried about X, Y, and Z, I said, well, show me. So I remote in and I look and I go, well, that's legit and that's fake. And they're like, well, how do you know? And I said, well, it's because I can tell. I put my mouse over it, or I look at to where it's coming from on the computer or screen. But when it comes to email, I just ask these people to stop being so paranoid about everything in their spam and junk mail and stop sifting through your junk mail. So when I log into Yahoo Mail or Gmail, I check my inbox, I look through the list of messages, and I go, anything important? Then I go over to my spam folder. I just click on it for a second, and I go, yeah, it looks pretty much. And then I just click on the trash can, and I say, spam, empty. Then I click on my trash to see if anything's in my trash. Now, I normally leave my trash empty, okay? And there's a reason why. Because if somebody is doing something in my account and deletes something, and it's in my trash, and I didn't delete it, then it tells me something's going on, something fishy. So anyhow, I go into my trash, and if there's trash, I empty it. I make note of it. Then I go back to my inbox, and then I carry on with what I'm doing. Did I tell you this at the beginning? This is Andy from Mountain Computers. It's okay. It's been a busy day getting everything ready for recycling. Thank you, Nevada Recycling, by the way, for picking up our 100+ stuff today. Scams, phones. If the phone rings and you pick it up and you say hello, or I say, Mountain Computers, this is Andy, may I help you? And I hear this, and I hear a click, that means I'm being routed to some sort of call center. So I just hang up. I get these calls for credit cards. Hi, this is somebody from Pay Systems, and I click. I don't even tell them to take me off the list. It wastes my time. They don't know what they're doing. Their goal is to keep me on the line. I don't care. Get somebody in my store and office. I don't care. Phone scams. Microsoft doesn't call you. The IRS doesn't call you. The state doesn't call you. Hi, this is so-and-so. We overcharged your credit card for $299. We need to get your credit card information in order to refund you. How stupid is that? Come on, people, be street smart, okay? Do not give over your vital information. Don't answer the phone and they say, is this so-and-so? You don't say yes. You know what you just answered? Whatever they're recording your name, they say, is this Andrew Flagg? And if I said the affirmative, they've got that recorded and they can use it anywhere they want. That's going to happen a lot more. So I usually say, or, I mean, nothing in the absolute affirmative. Now, on this video, somebody could take my audio off of this and splice it together and do something crafty and crazy with that, which, you know, that's what credit card fraud, theft, protection, all that's good for. So on phones, always have one phone that you use for all of your public stuff and then one phone that you use for your private stuff. So either you have a landline or a cell phone. I have a primary email address for my business. Then I have a back office account for real business. Then I have 2 personal accounts. I have a Gmail account and a Yahoo account. That's all for in case there's filtering, spam stuff going on, blocking, performance issues. Just have multiple accounts. Send yourself a test email, see if the pump's running, Phone scams. What else about phone scams? Oh, they say, hi, there is a warrant for your arrest. No, that ain't going to happen. Taxes and finances and getting that advice from other people. Number 1, you're not an accountant. Number 2, you're not a lawyer. Number 3, any regulated business that you don't have a license for, you probably shouldn't be talking about, okay, on camera and giving people advice on taxes. That is a no-no, okay? I don't care how crafty people are. It's one thing to say something in person. It's another thing to put it in video. It's another thing to put it in print. And put it in an email. Be smart. Somebody out there I know is not being smart. That is a bullseye on their back, if you know what I'm saying. Patrick. So anyhow, just good advice. Yeah, you can be as smart as you think, but really you just have to, when it comes down to finances and taxes, there's probably 4 or 5 things you should know. Don't listen to anybody that doesn't know what they're doing, and don't listen to anybody who thinks they know what they're doing. There's a Chinese proverb, wise man keeps his own counsel. That has a lot to do with what you should do. Be street smart. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive. Sleep on it. Don't make quick decisions. Be pragmatic. Be conservative. Be careful. I think when it comes down to the way of the world, email scams, phone scams, tax planning, financial planning, all of those things are subject to interpretation. So anyhow, enough said on that. So if you watch anybody on a YouTube channel that's giving you tax and finance advice, it's probably not a good idea. Okay? Even though they might have some good ideas and tips, always go and do your homework. And don't do it, and you can't rely on the video as your justification for doing what you're doing, okay? Recycling. One of the things that we do is twice a year is we recycle all of our electronic components that we're not using anymore. Computer cases, Macs, PCs, monitors, cables, whatever. It's really important to have those things go into the recycling programs that are in your state or county and not into the landfill, okay? So if you have a lot of electronic stuff, ask around. Some of your retail computer stores will take back your stuff and just recycle it, and sometimes give you a spiff towards a new electronic device, like a printer. That you take an old printer in, they'll give you $50 off another printer, or cartridges or something like that. I don't know about computers. I can't name names. I do know a few, but I can't quote anything because I haven't validated it myself. So look around. We use Nevada Recycling. They're great. You have to have high-end value or high-value recyclables for them to come to you, and you have to have at least 20 to 30 items. Like I had a big Gaylord, which is a big cardboard box. It's about 6 foot to 8 feet by 8 feet on a pallet, whatever that pallet's dimensions is, to about this tall, full. Now I've done that last year and it was like 3 times full, and then the time before that, 6 months, I had a big server rack and I had like 2 or 3 Gaylords, and that was a lot of stuff. So I'm pretty thinned out, but we're getting ready to move. That's the plan. So I don't want to have a lot of stuff that I have to move anyhow. But anyhow, this is Andy from Mountain Computers. Like, subscribe, and share. And that's about it. We'll talk to you soon. More to come.